The automotive world is evolving at lightning speed, but Mercedes has just dropped a twist that no one saw coming. While most car makers are charging full throttle toward electric vehicles, Mercedes has flipped the narrative, unveiling a brand new engine that feels like a bombshell in today's EV-focused market. Packed with staggering power, razor-sharp performance, and jaw-dropping engineering precision, this engine has left both experts and fans stunned. Today we're breaking down the details of Mercedes' latest creation and why it's shaking the entire industry to its core. For years, electric vehicles have been sold as the future, clean, quiet, and the morally right choice for the environment. But just when everyone thought Mercedes was locked into that path, the German giant made a shocking pivot that has the whole auto world buzzing. After boldly promising to electrify its entire lineup and go fully electric by 2030, Mercedes has now slammed the brakes on that plan. Instead of following the crowd, the brand has decided to revisit its roots with a powerful new internal combustion engine that's rewriting the conversation. And here's the kicker. While some automakers are quietly delaying their EV rollouts, Mercedes isn't backing away, it's doubling down. They're not just keeping combustion alive, they're perfecting it. This engine is more than just another release, it's a statement. It's a message that, before the silence of electric motors takes over, Mercedes wants to give the world one last symphony of roaring performance. If that wasn't bold enough, Mercedes recently revealed it's throwing an eye-watering $15 billion into advanced combustion technology. CEO Ola Källenius himself made it clear. Without this move, Mercedes' engine division could be in serious trouble by 2027 or 2028. So, let's talk about regulations and how they're really shaking things up in the auto industry. Around the world, governments are tightening the rules, pushing car makers to rethink what's possible with traditional engines. These shifting trends are forcing everyone, including Mercedes, to adapt faster than ever before. The urgency comes from tightening emissions regulations, specifically the upcoming Euro 7 and China 7 standards. Euro 7, set to take effect on July 1, 2025, will introduce the toughest emission limits ever, requiring all new petrol and diesel vehicles to meet incredibly low nitrogen oxide emissions, just 60 milligrams. For environmental advocates, these regulations are seen as a huge win in the fight against climate change. But for Mercedes, it's a call to innovate and push its engine technology to new heights before the electric revolution takes full hold. The global shift towards electric vehicles is facing unexpected bumps in the road. While many once believed that EVs would dominate the future of transportation, the excitement is starting to wane. A range of factors are contributing to this slowdown, from high prices to the impracticality of charging infrastructure. As a result, many drivers are holding off on buying EVs, unsure if they're truly worth the investment right now. Mercedes-Benz has recently recognized this trend, becoming the latest major automaker to see the fluctuating demand for electric vehicles. In January 2024, Renault, another big player, decided to delay its plans to list its EV division on the stock market due to unfavorable conditions. Similarly, General Motors scaled back its ambitious EV production targets because of a drop in consumer interest. This backdrop of cooling demand has caused many in the industry to rethink their strategies. So let's talk for a moment about what a cautious approach really means, especially in such a rapidly changing industry. Instead of rushing headlong into big changes, companies are, carefully weighing their options, looking at the market, and making sure every step makes sense. It's about not putting all your eggs in one basket, and honestly, that can be a pretty smart way to navigate uncertainty. Against this shifting landscape, it's no surprise that Mercedes-Benz CEO Ola Källenius emphasized the importance of staying flexible. Rather than charging full speed ahead into an all-electric future, the company is adopting a more cautious approach, balancing the traditional internal combustion engine lineup with its EV offerings. Experts are calling this strategy a wise move to protect Mercedes' global market position while riding the ups and downs of the EV transition. The issue, many experts explained, is that switching to an EV involves more than just choosing a new car. It requires a complete mindset shift. Drivers have to fully buy into the urgency of climate change and accept the changes that come with owning an EV, such as navigating the still developing charging infrastructure. On top of that, the high costs of EVs must be justified for the average consumer. Until these challenges are resolved, automakers like Mercedes and Renault won't be ditching their internal combustion engines anytime soon. Of course, Mercedes-Benz remains a luxury brand, meaning not everyone can easily afford its latest models. However, there's optimism. Even though the technology in everyday Mercedes cars and its Formula One division differs, the company consistently transfers innovations between the two. This means as Mercedes pushes the envelope with both EVs and performance cars, its groundbreaking technology will likely trickle down into more accessible models in the future. So what this really means is, as Mercedes keeps pushing the envelope with both electric vehicles and high-performance cars, its groundbreaking technology will, more than likely, trickle down into more accessible models in the future. Back in 2017, the Mercedes-AMG Formula One team accomplished something extraordinary. While other teams were, focused on making small incremental improvements, Mercedes actually achieved an astonishing 50% thermal efficiency in their engines. And this wasn't just about speed. This was part of Formula One's bigger goal to reduce carbon emissions. That year was incredible. Lewis Hamilton won the Drivers' Championship. Mercedes took the Constructors' title, and their car was hands down the most environmentally advanced on the grid. At the heart of all this success was Mercedes' cutting-edge 1.6-liter turbocharged V6 engine. Dyno tests confirmed the engine actually exceeded 50% thermal efficiency, which means more than half of the fuel's energy was converted into power instead of just being wasted as heat or noise. That's a massive leap forward, especially since most engines only manage around 35%. Mercedes pulled this off by optimizing gas exchange processes, refining combustion, minimizing waste and friction, and even developing some really specialized oils. They also engineered systems to capture exhaust heat and convert it into electrical energy. The power unit featured two motor generators, one driving the rear wheels and another spooling the turbocharger. This advanced engineering not only fueled Mercedes' dominance on the track, but also underscored their commitment to environmentally conscious performance. The precision of this Formula One engine echoes the achievements of the M139. Though built for different purposes and not directly comparable, both showcase Mercedes' ability to lead in reducing emissions. The precision of this Formula One engine echoes the achievements of the M139. Though built for different purposes and not directly comparable, both showcase Mercedes' ability to lead in reducing emissions. Their ability to blend power with efficiency shows that Mercedes isn't just keeping pace, they're setting it. Mercedes continues to refine the M139, ensuring it remains a benchmark in the automotive world. The strategy keeps customers, investors, and the industry excited about the brand's trajectory. CEO Ola Källenius has emphasized that Mercedes is fully capable of producing advanced combustion engines while simultaneously preparing faster, more innovative technologies for the future. In fact, Mercedes plans to roll out upgrades so significant by 2027 that it will feel like an entirely new lineup, pushing innovation well into the 2030s. These bold moves demonstrate confidence in balancing tradition with forward-looking advancements. This strategic pivot is not a rejection of electrification but a recalibration for a more complex and gradual transition. This strategic pivot is not a rejection of electrification but a recalibration for a more complex and gradual transition. So, Mercedes recognizes that the global automotive market is not a monolith. Adoption rates for electric vehicles, really vary dramatically across different regions due to infrastructure, economic factors, and consumer preferences. By continuing to invest heavily in ultra-efficient internal combustion engines, Mercedes makes sure it can cater to all its customers, not just those in regions with mature EV ecosystems. The new engines are designed to be compatible with hybrid systems and sustainable fuels, future-proofing them against evolving regulations and energy sources. This approach allows Mercedes to build a bridge to the electric future, offering customers high-performance, low-emission vehicles today, while the technology and infrastructure for full electrification, continue to develop. It's a strategy of evolution, not revolution, acknowledging that the path to sustainability has, multiple lanes. Furthermore, the engineering prowess demonstrated in these power units, honed on the racetrack and refined for the road, feeds back into the brand's core identity of luxury and performance. The lessons learned in maximizing efficiency and power from every single drop of fuel are honestly just invaluable. They will undoubtedly influence the next generation of electric drivetrains, ensuring that Mercedes' electric vehicles will benefit from the same culture of innovation and precision that defined their iconic engines. They will undoubtedly influence the next generation of electric drivetrains, ensuring that Mercedes' electric vehicles will benefit from the same culture of innovation and precision that defined their iconic engines. In essence, Mercedes-Benz is making a powerful statement: the journey to an all-electric future is a marathon, not a sprint. By refusing to abandon internal combustion technology prematurely, they are committing to a period of dual innovation. This ensures that whether a customer chooses a cutting-edge EV or a state-of-the-art hybrid, they are receiving a product that represents the very pinnacle of automotive engineering and a responsible step towards a more sustainable future. After their controversial engine announcement, Mercedes' shares surged by 5.9%, a clear signal of investor confidence. Investor confidence in Mercedes has been steadily growing, thanks to their recent financial moves and commitment to innovation. It's clear that investors are taking notice of the company's direction and long-term strategy. The company quickly followed with a $3.3 billion share buyback program, further underscoring its strong financial footing. This rise in stock value proves Mercedes is heading in the right direction, even if debates continue around their public image. While critics question their ongoing focus on combustion engines, Mercedes is determined to refine and evolve the M139 for the demands of the next decade. By the looks of it, the iconic roar of the M139 will still be heard well into the 2030s, evidence that Mercedes is not just surviving but thriving, blending performance with cutting-edge technology to shape the future. What do you think of Mercedes' groundbreaking innovations? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next